Alright, I figured I'd record this diagnostic just in case. This is the 34470A. And this is, not working. Suspected the LM3S micro on the underside of the measurement board is not working. Suspected. This is a 34461A working properly. Per an experiment that a different user with very similar error codes performed, I'm going to take the front panel from my 61A and install it on the 70A and see if there's any difference. Fingers crossed. Okay, the connector is joined. Hopefully I'm not sacrificing a 61A in the diagnostic process, but science. We are getting the same stall at the same point, so I'm thinking I do have an issue with the measurement board as suspected, not an issue with the front panel as the other person who tried this now believes they have. We'll wait to see what error codes we get. And then, so you'll know in advance, or if you ever want to try to replicate this, afterwards I'll put this back in its original unit and boot it up to make sure nothing bad happened. Firmware update failed. Current version is that. So we've seen that before on the 70A. There should be one more beep after this, I believe. All right, so we'll go help, view instrument errors. Controller and measurement board model numbers do not match. Errors 320. That's for the secondary processor communications not working. And self-test failed. Okay, so all of the errors we saw in the 70A are the same, with the 61A front panel. So yeah, the problem is almost certainly, as we suspected, on the LM3S micro on the underside of the measurement board. So now I'll put this back in there and we'll see, did I harm this by connecting it to like a 70A mainboard? Discharge capacitors. I'm also curious if it's going to remember those errors and still show them. So far, so good. View instrument errors. No errors. Okay. Quick do a full self-test. Passed. Okay, so now we know we can do that as a diagnostic procedure, and it, in this data point, did not do any harm to a known good front panel. To try to swap that to see, can we isolate, is the problem on the front panel or the measurement board? And just as the other user on EEVBlog did, we were able to do that. We got different results from him in terms of where the error was. His is on the front panel. He has an issue communicating with his measurement board. I'm having that issue because suspected my LM3S micro is dead, whereas for him, from his diagnostics, it's looking like the communication pathway in the front panel board is damaged. So different causes for the same error list. But yeah, useful knowledge.